official.
Yeah. Okay, you're on.
Okay.
Look, it's going the right way.
Is it working this week?
It's working.
Hey, last week we had all confusions of one of the eighth graders came up and said, "What's that? What's your collar? Why do you wear that?" And I pulled it out because it's plastic and it went like that on his head. And Anyway, weird things. So I put my collar on. So hey everybody, what's up? It's Father Jerry and Christy.
Hey.
I grabbed the wrong collar. I have to order. I'm going to order 2 new shirts today.
Oh, good.
These black shirts, everybody. You know, there's a monopoly on shirts like this because not a lot of companies. So I have to order 2 new ones, and they're $60 a piece for polyester shirts that fade. You know.
Yeah.
Although I use that Woolite Dark to
that
wash
helps.
all my blacks in. I don't know. It's probably better than normal soap.
Better than any.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but anyway. So hopefully everybody's having a good week. It's kind of a dreary day today, but it's beautiful out. I was just telling Chrissy I wrote an interesting Father's Forum.
You did.
Kind of philosophical. It's just things I've been thinking about when I was on retreat and different things like that. And it kind of has to do, to a certain extent, with, well, it's about death and life and all that kind of stuff. But just how, I don't think a lot of people, I think it's hard for any of us to really think deeply about life sometimes. We're so busy and preoccupied. Even today, I'm just like going from one thing to the other. And but to actually think about the purpose of life and the value that we have as humans, and especially what God has for all of us. You know, one of my favorite quotes, I say it all the time, it's from Saint Irenaeus, 4th century, says, "The glory of God is the human person fully alive." So that means that God's ultimate desire is that we as humans, the way that He created us, is that we would be fully alive in His image and likeness. So that means that if we don't get to that point where God created us to be, we're never really going to be content. And there's going to be even more frustrations in life. Because there are, of course, frustrations in life. We all have those. But God kind of gives us a better path to deal with them. One of the things that Christy and I experience in parish ministry, and I think everybody does, but we especially hear about it, is that, and no surprise I think for anybody, is that more and more people are just struggling with life. Not just young people, although young people do, but young adults, married, single, you name it. And it's an interesting thing because we've had too many deaths of people, whether it's because of depression, suicide, or drug-related deaths because of depression, etc. And I think each time we hear family people, or even on the news you hear this, when somebody dies suddenly, tragically, for one of those reasons specifically, a lot of times the family will say, "We had no clue." They seem to be so happy. They seem to be so content. So why is that something else would happen that maybe would tell us maybe they weren't? So again, one of the things that we're always hoping to do is to help people to experience life to the full, because that's kind of what God wants for us. So our Fully Alive Mental Health, whatever it's called, Fully Alive Mental Health
mind,
Awareness.
fully alive, mind, body, and spirit.
Mind, body, and spirit. That's
Yes.
kind of the name of one of our newer groups here at Corpus Christi, which we work with the Archdiocesan Office of Mental Health Awareness, things like that. So we have a great event planned for this Thursday night, tomorrow night. So hopefully a lot of you will be able to see this beforehand. We've been advertising, and it's been advertised in the Levin for the Archdiocese and
all the bulletins
all the
in
other
the area.
bulletins in the area. So it's a great event. Let me just briefly explain it. There's 2 main speakers coming. It's Thursday night at 7 o'clock in our Father Jim Shaughnessy Hall. The first presenter is a woman. Her name's she's a PhD, Jacqueline Pfeiffer. It's a good German name. She has a lot of experiential background with a variety of different peoples. But she uses a kind of an educational approach to help us to understand people that maybe are struggling and we might not know it. A supportive approach for people who we do know maybe are struggling, whether it's the therapy. And so she's in her ministry, she does that. But she's going to share with us again some of the signs, or even some things we can do just in general to help and support people, just in general, again, because we need to do that. It says that she is practical and she's encouraging to her clients, knowing that true change and growth is responsibility and the accomplishments of the client's hard work. Which again, yes, we do have to work on things. Life's not going to be easy. but there are good ways that we can help ourselves to deal with that. So, so she is one. The other one who I know actually pretty well is Deacon Mike Moffitt. He's a permanent deacon for the Catholic Church, but he's also a great psychologist. I've referred a lot of people to him in the past. He's up in the Kansas City area. He's has a lot of training in the treatment of children, adolescents, couples, families. He's served as the Chief Psychological Program Director for Adult Psychological Unit and a Director of Dual Diagnosis Services at Osawatomie State Hospital, the mental hospital for the state. So Deacon Mike has a lot of great experience. So those two are coming here to just present some options and some good things that we can do to help support ourselves and other people in those ministries. And again, our ministry here at the parish, again, pretty much offers the same type of things. So anyway, I would just encourage people, again, because we had something like this a year ago and we didn't have a lot of people come. I think sometimes there's still a stigma about that out there and people don't want to, but just come, gain some more information. Again, it's kind of like when we do we have to do the Virtus program, for what happens?
Protecting God's children.
Protecting children and everything. But a lot of those things that we go through, the videos and things, are just eye-opening things, just ways that, again, we can support people and prevent bad things from happening, but knowing some good things, knowledge is an important thing too. So,
then there's another lady that's going to speak, and I think she's just going to speak from her own experience with anxiety and depression. So,
yes,
yeah,
just one, or is there
just
two?
one?
Okay.
There's only three people.
Yeah,
it's going to be an hour long, I think, maybe hour.
A little over an hour. It
starts
at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it'll be good.
So
there's also going to be a time for questions.
Yeah.
So
consider that
for a discussion. Yeah.
A lot of other things going on as always here. One thing we wanted to mention is we are collecting, basically we're calling them fixins for Thanksgiving. So Catholic Charities does a lot of good to help families to have a good Thanksgiving dinner. And so we're collecting the items necessary for that. How many were we trying to collect? 250?
250 is what we've committed. We usually get over 300. And last night, young adults picked them up, counted them all, got them delivered the first set to Catholic Charities, and we have 110. So we need at least 140 more in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Those are due back the weekend of the 19th. So you've got this weekend. You can drop them off all week long.
That's right.
Drop them off at the school. I'll go get them. There's blue buckets you can put them in. Drop them off at the parish office, but we need 140 minimum.
Right. So get on it, people.
Come on.
I thought there was a lot more because our hallway out there
it was
filled with stuff. So.
But still 110, that's only the first, we just put it in, so that would have been the first weekend to return. So
right.
Looks good.
There you go. That's cool. All right. So, yeah, that's it. Keep it short this week. I was telling Christy about a situation last night with an old student outreach minister. Anyway, they were telling me, I talked to her 8th grade boy last night, and she said that they were looking on our website and they found our videos and they were watching some of them. They found the one from a year or so ago where I had that electric fly swatter thing. And I shocked myself.
Yes.
They were just laughing their heads off. So nothing too humorous or weird today on our video. It's more serious.
No, it's pretty serious. It's like more just business.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're taking care of business.
Taking care of business.
There we go.
A lot to do. So, anyway, I think that's it. Short video this week.
Watch the bulletin. Lots of opportunities for Advent are going to start popping up in the next couple weeks.
Yep. Oh, yeah. A lot of that coming up.
Lots of stuff happening.
Yep.
Pray for vocations still the whole month.
Mm-hmm.
We need more priests so you can retire.
Yes. Thank the Lord for that. Anyway, so look if you need anything, give us a call here at the church office or look on the website. We're here to help. So God bless you all. Have a good rest of the week.
Bye.